Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IX on the series JG. Last time, we got our butts kicked by regular enemies, but it's kind of a special thing where they set up some regular enemies that were supposed to be way above our class. And I was reading about them off screen, just out of curiosity. Is there any point in trying to punch above our weight, grade and weight class? And there isn't really. Grand Dragon teaches level 3 defenseless, which we don't need. Or Queen already has that. And now I'm remembering, oh yeah, it's a level 5. It's divisible by 5. I think it's a level 100 enemy. And yeah, so you can auto-kill it with level 5 Death, which is a blue magic that we cannot get at this point in the game. But they become trivial then. The Coral Ring we have is the only one we can have at this point, and we only have it because Freya won the Festival of the Hunt. It is the best of the 3 prizes. I guess you can get more coral rings in other ways, but I don't know that you could ever have, like, I don't think there's a shop in the game where you can just buy them and have, like, 8. So that, all party members are equipped with it or anything like that. That other party of enemies, so both Grand Dragons and those other guys, so, like, those little flappy bird guys who are using fire magic and stop magic, they all show up at other places in the game. It's not the only place to find them, but these are really high-level enemies. Those guys, we actually, if we were to eat one of them, we would learn White Wind, and it's the earliest point in the game where you can learn White Wind for Tina, which is nice, but not worth the effort, I don't think. And none of them like you steal or drop equipment that's like particularly interesting either. So, like in theory, you could like try to get White Wind earlier in the game than you would normally get it by, yeah. And one of the things I was even reading about was that like if you catch 99 frogs, like one of the it gets ridiculous. Like people just going out of their way to try and kind of break the game and do things in weird sequence. It's fun and fine, but it's not really all that important. It's locked. So let's actually, part of me wants to see what would happen if, I could have used this thing, and, opened that other door, and then we wouldn't have had enough for this. I think there's a way that the game prevents you from doing that, though. Like, I don't think the game lets you soft lock. I just don't remember exactly what. Are you alright? Freya, please be careful. Master Gizamaluke has gone mad. He's being controlled by some strange clowns. Wait, what? So interestingly, Gizamaluke of Gizamaluke's Grotto is a real thing, and Master Gizamaluke? I don't really get it. I don't know what this thing is like when it's not being controlled by evil magic, but it is being controlled by evil magic. And therefore, we have a boss fight if this thing will ever show up. I guess normally he's a friendly friend. But yeah, this thing, why did I go back to talking about those a little bit? Yeah, because I was reading about those enemies that whooped our butts last time. Yeah, Gizamaluke is he's the boss for this area. We have to beat him as part of the main story. He's a main story boss. He has fewer hit points than those enemies that we were fighting. He is easier to defeat than they are. Like he's meant by design. He's supposed to be easier to defeat. So as usual, we want to steal lots of items. We stole an elixir. Well, that's not you can use a tent in this fight to inflict status ailments, which is like a weird thing I never knew playing the game back in the old day, but let's at least see what his attacks are before we start getting rid of them, because I think he uses magic spells that we can. Also, I'm curious how long slow stays on him. We stole an Agasat. So far, so good with the steals. If he's got 3 things to steal, which most of the bosses do. Let's just establish that we can't eat Master Gizamaluke. I no can eat. What do you do steal from this guy? Ice staff. So we have to steal an ice staff from him. So this is apparently a really nasty fight if you didn't get Quina. Which I would believe. If you only have 3 party members instead of 4, that would make a big difference to how challenging this fight is. But also the fact that everybody has, like, protect rings is doing a lot to help us out, too. He's weak against various status ailments, but the only 3 we can inflict are darkness, silence, and slow. So I'm not even sure how you know that he's other things affect him. I guess it's in the game file somewhere. Yeah, but this was the again, this is the frustration of boss fights in this game. Now, you know, I'm going to be loading later. How much do I want to go? I mean, do I want to just let it go and we will have credit for stealing it later in another reality? I guess the slow finally wore off. You see, it's not affecting his animation or anything, which is a shame. I like it. I like it when the enemies like start moving faster or slower in their just I'm hanging out, being idle animation based on stuff like that. Silent voice. I wonder what that was supposed to have done. Breath, Mighty Guard, Pumpkinhead. I would assume it's immune to heat, because heat's kind of an odd status effect that I don't think appears in most of the other... I don't know what other games it would appear in the Final Fantasy series. But it makes it so that, like, if you do an attack, you die on your next turn. Like, it forces you to remove the ailment. Like, it doesn't kill you, but it forces you to remove the ailment before you can do anything else. So whatever your next action is, if it doesn't remove the ailment, you die. And it's another one I actually mentioned. You can use that against Grand Dragon. It's a grand one. I think those other guys, I didn't read as much about strategies for beating them, but they're not supposed to be as tough. I'm thinking they might have more status immunities, but they just don't have quite as much heaps of HP to work through. Alright. Couldn't steal anything. Why would we be able to steal anything, you know? Maybe I'll go ahead and use a tent on him to get some... Yeah, tents are not a big thing now in our post I grinded stupid amounts of the Chocobo Hot and Cold game off-screen save. Okay, so that restored him. It gets a 50-50 chance that it will give him ailments, I think. Oh boy, I don't care about Vivi going into trance doesn't really do anything to help us here. Bitten by darkness. Okay, so it's immune to poison. But now it has darkness and silence, which means I think I'm pretty safe to just speed up the fight. So that it's faster for Zidane to get his steals off. I don't know how many it's going to take before we finally get the damn thing that we want here. Oh, never mind. We actually stole it. Well, I'll try Mustard Bomb out, see what happens. It missed. Silent Voice doesn't seem to care about the fact that he's silenced, so whatever it is, it's not a spell. Oh, it put silence on Quina. So apparently it just missed against, or maybe Vivi's immune to it. Vivi might be equipped with something that's giving him immunity to silence. Or it just, I don't have that many skills he's learned. Maybe he learned something that makes him immune to it. He doesn't give a crap about Vivi's lightning. Vivi's lightning doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. But he's going to try to silence Vivi, it looks like. I don't think so. Let's try Blizzard and Fire. We're going to just have Zidane keep hacking away. Oh, wow. It's a big hit from Quina. Doing a very stylish dodge there. It was trying to cast and it can't. Vivi's magic just doesn't seem to be that impressive. I mean, he's making magical fire and ice. He's making all these magical elements appear out of the air. I guess that's pretty impressive. It just doesn't do that much damage. You know, I had Freya in trance mode going for a jump attack. I thought that would be awesome, but it's taking a million years for it to connect. Let's see what it does. Spear. Oh, wow, that sucked. But she does stay up there, I guess, for a while. I completely failed to notice which how much damage fire did, and if it was better than lightning or blizzard. And I kind of feel bad now. I'm not going to see what, I guess that's it. We're not going to see Freya's, oh no. That's just the end of trance. I want to see what Freya looks like in trance. I guess we saw it a couple of times there and I just kind of kept skipping it. No, that is it. Oh, Master Gizamaluke, you're such a wise and respected master. He's a master of ceremonies, or I don't know what his deal was. Got no experience for that. We got 5 AP. Oh, and we recovered a tent, so we're down 1 tent from having used 2 tents during that battle.
What happened to Master Gizamaluke? Master, His Majesty is in danger.
I guess we are hurrying. Meanwhile, at Steiner. Grand Citadel South Gate.
What we craft is great. I mean, gate, we are in Alexandria, get to it.
I think we know what he is got hanging up over his shoulder there, too. So, the important thing here is to make sure he's not equipped with anything that we need for Freya, and in fact, that's probably why he doesn't have any accessory equipped. I think I realized, or was warned by the fact that he would be removed from the party. And so there's going to be a couple of little interludes with Steiner and Dagger as we jump around, but they're like, you know, we had that little short thing playing as Steiner before where he had to go talk to some guy who likes coffee and wasn't very helpful. But I don't think combat is going to be involved. I think it's just...
I must act natural. Only some kind of freak would walk away from these guards.
Hold it right there. Ricky Ricardo. Ricky, they beat me up for screwing up at the chocolate factory. Sorry. What's the purpose of your visit?
I heard workers were needed to fix that gate. I bought my belongings so that I might live and work here.
That's great. They've been working on the gate non-stop since the accident, but it's still broken. I need to check your bag. Rules and regulations, you know.
Dots! Or perhaps
Dots. Oh, would y'all step back? There, that's good. Sorry, just doing our job. So, where are you from?
blast! I must do something.
I've never heard of that city. The police are searching for a girl and a middle-aged man. Did you see a pair like that on your way here?
Middle-aged!
I mean, that's not a really tight. The girl supposedly looks exactly like Princess Garnet, the most beautiful princess ever to grace Alexandria Castle. And a body, cool, let me tell you, that sweet body on her. Yes, games. If someone's mentioned this in the comments, I do not respond to my comments as much as I should. And when I do, it's me speaking in later videos as opposed to actually just directly responding to comments. But yeah, it's come up, like, because of this game's art style, like, I don't really think too many people had, like, a lot of sexual fantasies about Princess Garnet. Although, again, as I mentioned earlier, there were nerds who had, like, a big thing about Tina from Final Fantasy VII, which was an even, you know, less realistic, kind of graphical style. But the game just never stops telling us that everyone is super horny for this teenage girl, Princess Garnet. It is a little weird. But you know how Queen Braun looks. It's hard to believe she'd have such a beautiful daughter.
What the fuck, man?
Huh? What is this? Well, what is that? What are those? Those rotten things. Are they poison?
Rotten. I'm not carrying anything that's rotting.
Oh, it's your least favorite food. The Lindblom delicacy, Geishal pickles. Oh. I can't believe how many you brought with you. It's disgusting.
They are my favorite. I cannot start my day without them. Although I did intend to live here, as I said, I'm going to have to, like, plant pickles or something.
Yeah, sure. People who like them all say that. You can go now. Wait, so the guy opened the bag and didn't notice Dagger and instead noticed pickles? Like, I guess this is supposed to be a comedy scene, but it's just weird.
Thank you. Good day. I guess I'll take... I don't understand why this is working, but I guess I'll roll with it.
We have a series of gates up a mountain path. It's very Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
We're inside the gate, princess. You've done it again. I must find a spot where I won't be seen.
Perhaps Mysterious JG's Let's Play channel.
That alley looks acceptable, but a girl and a man are in the way.
Yeah, it's weird the way the game like there in theory there's tension about the fact that so they referred specifically to South Gate. This FAQ just keeps calling it Bowden Gate. I'm not sure why. Anyway, Um, Dane's horse basin is apparently coming up. Yeah, the game just kind of completely diffuses there's tension about the fact that this army of black mages led by evil clowns are, attacking France land, and Freya's countrymen are being butchered, and we've defeated a boss, and we're on our way. We've got to hurry up and try to get there and help before it's too late. Meanwhile, here's a goofy scene about pickles with Steiner, who is treated by this game as comic relief. It's weird because he is the game's highest damage physical attacker and tank. Although he doesn't really seem that much more impressive than Zidane when they're both in the party. Yeah, whatever. Alright. So there's the scene. Okay, you can chat up the area. Now's a good time to check Steiner and Dagger's equipment, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and I think I missed a, so it didn't permanently break the, it's not, there's no great end game item we'll never be able to get. I'm sorry, I'm doing a lot of, reading. Yeah. But yeah, there's a piece of the Moogle mail quest here that I think when we load the game later, I will have missed. I didn't do this part, but we'll go ahead and do it on screen because I've confirmed it's not going to make a difference to our rewards for the quest. You don't have to do every single one. It's just basically we miss a little bit of story, I guess. Things are strange around here. There are rumors of ghosts. How did Southgate get destroyed anyway? Or is it Borden Gate? I just don't know. I declared bankruptcy and sold my shop. It was called Altair. Oh, it's Altair. Atelier Jeff. We sold magic items. It's just a regular shop now. That's too bad. I should have taken all my magic items with me when I gave it up. This game is full of NPCs that are given names, and it seems like they might be important, and then they're not. And is it true that the castle welcomed the old airship, even after it caused an accident? This game breaks down a lot because the engines don't fit very well. This road leads to the bottom of the mist. No one uses it. There's no need to fix it, really. So I just polish up the gate and make it look all nice. That takes care of it for a couple months. You were the reason we couldn't come in through this gate. Kill. Don't kill. I doubt we're actually allowed to kill, but let's kill.
I almost lost control of myself. Urge to kill. Rising. I can't believe it. There's nothing. I can't believe I would lose my temper. I mean, there's nothing about my lifestyle that would cause any sort of rage or back knee issue.
Rub-a-dub. Wow.
I cannot climb like this.
Let's see. I need 2 of model number 3. Oh, you brought your things with you. Are you here to work? Yeah.
Indeed.
Welcome. I'm also new here. I've been working here for 5 months as the chief engineer of Bowden Gate. But he's the only one working under me. That guy who's over there polishing the gate and not fixing it. Oh. I'll be going back to the castle next month when my contract expires. I'll be joining a team of engineers who are developing a new engine that runs without mist. The world outside the mist content is uncharted territory, but there's no need to worry about our safety if we can explore it in an airship. Regent Sid is an advocate of technological advancement. Oh, sorry, I've talked your ear off.
There's something I must tell you. Turn around.
And then he knocks you out, or him out. The gate to the bottom of the mist has been left broken?
Yep.
Did he think he could get away with that?
Excuse me. Now I just need to get rid of that girl.
Oh, he pulls out his knife. I know I'm young and inexperienced, but I'm eager to learn. Apparently he's... Is this guy actually going to fix it now, or... I can't even talk to him. He's like, screw you, man. Why'd you tell that guy? Why did I tell you? Now that I think about it. Why did I tell you that I wasn't actually doing my job?
I can't believe he went out of business.
Oh, jobless Jeff and part-time worker Mary. It's part-time worker Whack-A-Mole.
I didn't know because I was on the other side of the mountain.
Console her.
What good is it to bemoan what has already happened?
That's not really consoling her.
What I mean to say was that now that we are here, there must be things we can do to help the ones we love. Big Papa Pump is your expert in consoling people. Holla if you hear me.
You're right. I gotta go encourage him. With my, body. Thanks.
See, if it was a male character, I would have said penis, but I got uncomfortable naming lady parts.
The coast is clear, but let me go check on them anyway.
I really liked your store. It had a nice atmosphere, a lot of sunlight, and a nice sign. But what made the store really special for me was... The real reason why I always went to your store was...
Part-time worker Jeff is like, what the fuck, man? Why'd you bring her over here? She's boring the shit out of me. Who is this girl? I want to be left alone. Now I've become Irish. Hey, hold it right there.
Ricky Ricardo.
Ricky. Doing that bit again. Rules and regulations, you know. Would you come over here? Come over here. I was about to say, it could be a big cliffhanger ending. What will happen? Will it be another comic relief scene about pickles? Or is our whole plan already ruined? I'm the Mysterious JG. Thank you guys very much for watching. And come back next time. And I'm seeing low frame rate, low FPS detected. I wonder if this actually messed up my video. I guess we'll